how's everyone doing? Sorry it took so long to update y'all. It's been quite a couple of months, let me tell ya. Let's get started with an update, shall we? Well, my youngest, my 2-year-old, I don't know if I mentioned this, but she finally got her leg braces, and she's doing so well with them. She during a session of physical therapy, she actually stood up, of course, with assistance because they're low muscle tone and she can't really stand up on her own yet, but I believe she will one day. Anyways, so she stood up with assistance, and she kind of stood up with one hand as we're holding her up, or her physical therapist holding her up, and I couldn't be more happy. Oh my goodness, I am so proud of her. Almost cried when I saw that. It was very hard on her. It did kind of hurt her legs due to her low muscle tone, but she'll get there. But with her braces, she is making progress. She's still, of course, very much crawling around, getting more mobile. She used to... Okay, we have a 2-story house, right? And our living room's downstairs. Her and her sister's bedroom is upstairs, along with our spare room, guest room, yada yada. So when she is downstairs with us, which is like every day, of course, she used to only crawl around the living room, but now she crawls around everywhere. I mean, everywhere from the entryway to our house to our kitchen. Try to get in my studio where I do this podcast, which used to be our dining area, but luckily there's a gate that cuts off. But I let her climb in there or crawl in there if she wants. I don't care. So she don't bother me, and it's so cute. One night, as my husband was off, and of course, having the girls play around downstairs, since it's summer now, and my oldest is out of school. Well, he was watching them. I came out. I was trying to sleep, and I just couldn't sleep. I like to try to catch up on some sleep whenever my husband's off, as he, watches the girls for me, which is, of course, wonderful in itself. Well, I came out of the bedroom, because our bedroom is downstairs, and I saw our oldest, our 4-year-old, but I didn't see our youngest. I asked him, I said, where is she? And he goes, oh, she's in the kitchen. I'm like, what? I'm like, you didn't grab her? And he goes, the cabinets are locked up. They're baby-proofed. He's got a point. And of course, the doorknob to our pantry is baby-proofed and all that. And the fridge, not quite yet, because she hasn't figured out how to open the fridge. But when she does, of course, we'll baby-proof that. But I don't know. That one is debatable, because we are thinking about getting a new fridge soon anyways. So. Well, anyways, like I was saying, I just thought that was so funny. We do have one of those robot vacuums, and we ordered from Amazon because it's, of course, cheaper. And she kept trying to mess with it, and I kept saying docking mode, and or cleaning mode, or whatever it says. It's so funny. She loves messing with that robot vacuum. We don't really care. It's just a robot vacuum, and if she messes it up, then either we'll get another one, or we'll just do what we've been doing since before the robot vacuum, and cleaning the downstairs area, ourselves with a normal vacuum. I mean, I do both, and so does my husband, so there you go. And although we don't have any carpet, we just have marble floor in our house. We do have a huge area rug in the center of our living room, so that's what we use the vacuum for. And then, of course, the robot vac is the tile floor, and sometimes the area rugs as well. But sometimes I'll also use the regular vacuum for the marble floor, and I understand sometimes that messes up a vacuum, like a regular vacuum, and that's also why I don't use it that much on the marble floor, or I try not to. I'll just use maybe a handheld vacuum and just to clean the whole floor, with the handheld vacuum. But yeah, um, they're like that. Well, anyways, so, but yeah, my 2-year-old is improving. We are still waiting on her wheelchair and her standard to come in. They are part of an insurance is being, excuse my language here, but buttheads, I guess, about it. They keep trying to deny the standard and deny the wheelchair, and they keep asking, well, why is she not walking yet? And blah, 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 blah. I keep asking all these questions to the physical therapist and their pediatrician, and they keep trying to tell them, hey, she's got low muscle tone. She may not ever walk because of that low muscle tone, and she does, it won't be till very later. So therefore, she needs this wheelchair for whenever they go out. She can just get pushed around. Now at home, of course, she won't need it because they're gonna practice with her, and she's got leg braces and stuff. But yeah, and so my physical therapist, their physical therapist, my youngest physical therapist, along with the pediatrician, is trying to appeal the process so that way the insurance can cover the wheelchair and the standard, because they are very, very expensive, especially the wheelchair, because especially made just for her. And so yeah, hopefully we'll be getting those two soon. I will be asking about it the next time the physical therapist comes over, which I think is the 17th of this month. I have to look. I don't know. I can't remember. I have to look at my calendar. But as for my 4-year-old, she's doing great. She does therapy twice a week, speech and feeding. We're still trying to get her back into occupational. I don't know what's going on with that. She had a reevaluation, and they said, yeah, she needs to go back to get some more practice, get some more, therapy in for occupational. But it's been like a couple of months, so I don't know what's going on with that. It's just getting so frustrating. Maybe it has something to do with the insurance as well. And we are still trying to get my 2-year-old into ABA or just regular therapy like my 4-year-old. If she don't go on ABA and just regular therapy, that's fine too. It's actually in a way better, so that way she can do regular therapy and school just like her sister. And whenever her sister is in school from, of course, August to May, she does therapy in school, and then at school she gets therapy as well. So yeah, still waiting on that for my 2-year-old. My 4-year-old, we're still trying to get her transitioning into like 360 cups, sippy cups for straws, because she still loves to use these Dr. Brown sippy cups, big old fat sippy cups. And it's been a process, but she'll get there. I know it. The therapist recommended us kind of snipping the kind of the straw part, or the nipple part. I don't know what it's called exactly, but that part, and getting more flow into her Dr. Brown cups, so maybe eventually she can transition to 360 and the ones with the straw, just like my 2-year-old is on. Like I keep saying, everything my 2-year-old's doing, my 4-year-old don't want to do. Everything my 4-year-old is doing, my 2-year-old don't want to do. It's pretty crazy on how that happens, and it's pretty crazy on how autism shows different signs in every child. It really is. Hopefully you can hear me pretty good. I am on my new headphones. I don't even know if they are on. Hopefully my Bluetooth is on and you're not hearing any background noise. I don't know. But if not, my microphone in itself, or my internal microphone, whatever it's called, works, I guess, just as fine, but you'll hear a lot of kind of background noise, so I apologize. From the dogs panting to possibly the girls playing to our air fresheners going off, to everything. Uh, so as for me, I'm doing pretty good. I had to have a stomach procedure surgery done, nothing big. Just to make sure I didn't have any like gross GRO GROWTHS in my stomach again, like they found 3 years ago. It's just an update surgery for that. And I am proud to say and happy to say they didn't find nothing. Yay! They did have to run a couple of biopsies, but I think that's normal. I'm pretty sure of it. So we're waiting on those biopsy results come in. Hopefully they'll be in exactly on our anniversary / my birthday, which is the 31st of this month. Oh my goodness. I am pretty excited because we have a vacation plan on the 26th of this month, and I'm getting so excited about it. I want to say where we're going, but it is a surprise. I will tell you later. We're only going, I think, for 3 nights, 4 days, because it is really expensive. We are flying to this location. It's not Florida. Kind of wish it was, but it's not. We'll go to Florida eventually. Hopefully next year. That's actually our plan. Next year, we go to Florida. But that's our plan. It's not set in stone yet. Depending on expenses and all that, of course. But yeah, we are flying to this location on the 26th, on the morning of 26th. The morning of 26th? Or the morning of 27th. I have to look at the itinerary. Something like that. And we'll be coming back, I believe, the 30th, exactly the day before my birthday and our anniversary. Wedding anniversary and dating anniversary. So yeah. We want to try to do it on the days he's off, or the nights he's off, so that way he doesn't miss too much work. I think he's only gonna maybe miss 1 day of that work cycle. I don't know exactly. I can't really keep up with his work schedule because he works so many hours. It's unreal, but it's okay. It's one of the many things I love about him. He loves working, and he loves supporting us. Although sometimes I'll admit it is very hard to see him being the only one supporting us when I want to work as well, at the same time, not just due to childcare issues, but with the girls' schedule, I can't really fit it right now. And the place I want to go back to work to, they're getting rid of part-time here soon. That's what I'm hearing. I don't know if it's true. They're going to part-time. They're going to go to just regular full-time. And that's going to be kind of hard. I know a lot of people do it. I know. With autistic kids, a lot of people, are probably saying, well, you can just schedule on the days you're off. Yes, that is absolutely true. At the same time, I don't know if they want me to work on the days I'm off, because at this place, it's basically the same place that my husband's working for, and they sometimes have him work on the days he's off. Seriously. And at least 2-3 days he's off. Now, right now, they kind of cut down on it, not just with him, but with everybody that works there. Because they're getting, fully staffed and then not, and then fully staffed again and then not. It's complicated. And so, yeah, by the time I go back, they may need me on the days I'm off, and they can't say no. They really can't. Or else they're taking the risk of getting let go. Now, unless if it's an emergency, like a family emergency, or they're in the hospital or something, or it's like a medical emergency, that's different. But other than that, I can't really, from what I heard, they can't really say no. so to overtime, especially if it's mandatory. So yeah. But yeah, other than that, what else is going on in our lives? Has been working so much. Our procedure, our vacation. I am really excited about flying. Let me tell you, I haven't flown since 2016. That was the last time. I want to say it's 2016. Yeah, I'm very excited. I really am. Maybe 2015 around there. But it's been a long time since I've flown. So I'm pretty excited. I really am. I'm a little nervous, but not really. My husband, I think I mentioned this last time. Oh, I don't know who all I mentioned this to, but I'm going to repeat it in case if I already mentioned it. But my husband has never flown a plane. He's flown in a helicopter, but he's never flown in a plane. It's funny because I've flown in a plane, but never flown in a helicopter. So yeah, I almost flew in a helicopter. Almost. Till they, it was for my job I used to have until they found out I was pregnant, and they're like, oh crap, you can't fly. So, yeah. But I'm like, dang, but it's okay. You know, safety first, so I understand. Yeah. So that's why I am pretty excited. Like I keep saying, and I'm gonna keep saying over and over again. And if all y'all are wondering, I'm gonna say it for the world to hear. Believe it or not, I will be 34 this year. 34. I know, I don't sound like it. I know, I get that a lot. I don't sound like it. They're like, no way. I sound like a little kid. But I will be 34. And my husband and I will be married 4 years, but together for 5. We officially got together. We're friends first. Officially got together when on my 30th birthday, and then we got married. Was it on my 30th birthday or my 29th birthday? No, I want to say my 29th birthday. And then we got married on my 30th birthday. Yeah. He, as soon as he proposed to me, I think I've said this in my intro, or discussed in my intro, but as soon as he proposed to me, I said, okay, so when are we going to do this? Because I don't want a long engagement. Yes, I was one of those. He goes, well, okay, pick a date. Especially since we're already pregnant. Yeah. But hey, crap happens. But he goes, well, you pick a day and we'll go get married. And I said, okay. How about my birthday? Exactly a year after we became official. Okay. So yeah, we were engaged for like 8 months, and we didn't have a huge wedding or anything. We, you know, like I said in the intro, we went to the courthouse and got married. But we were able to have guests, and we had like 60 people show up. So it was packed in that courthouse. Let me tell you, or that courtroom, whatever it is. But yeah, it was nice. I loved it. And then we had a little dinner at this at a restaurant. I don't know if they have it where you're at, but it's called Olive Garden. Not a sponsor by all means, but I'm just mentioning them. We had a restaurant. We had dinner after that at Olive Garden, so it was pretty nice. It was cool. So yeah. Oh, before I forget, I did my first collaboration in my first interview. I am so excited. It was as soon as I heard it, it came out on the 4th of July. As soon as I heard it, I was so proud of myself. I admit I did sound very nervous in it because, like I said, it's my first kind of collab. But it is on their channel is online. This podcast is called And Life Happened. I need y'all to follow it. It's a very wonderful podcast. It's basically about, believing in yourself, perseverance, resiliency, never giving up. They have the most wonderful podcast episodes. They have the most wonderful quotes that they share, and they also have an Instagram and a Facebook. I'm just telling y'all about them. Hopefully they don't mind. But yeah, but in that podcast, it's called, like I said, And Life Happened. I did an episode. It's called Melanie's Resiliency Story, and it was about my life and how I overcame all my obstacles and how it made me the person I am today. It is kind of explicit. I don't cuss about it, but they do give trigger warnings or a fair warning ahead of time in that episode. So, but yeah, check it out. It's, oh my goodness, I am so proud of myself. I'm going to say it again. The podcast called And Life Happened, and my episode is called Melanie's Resiliency Story. Check it out. So, yeah. But I'm just trying to think what I'm missing here. Like I said, hopefully they don't mind me mentioning. I don't think they would. I don't think they care. I didn't ask first, and I apologize for that. I really do. I shouldn't have asked first, but I'm sure they don't care if I mention them on here. They broadcasted the episode, and they're really sweet and really good people and really awesome. And they do have a form to fill out if you want to share your story, your resilient story. They do have a form to fill out, I believe, on their Instagram page or all their social media pages. I would totally recommend doing one with them. They're so, seriously, they listen to you, they're patient, they're kind, they're really neat people. So, well, I think that's about it. That's all I have for now, I think. If anything else pops up, I'll let you know. I do have a social media if you want to follow it. I did pin a screenshot of the episode on my Twitter page. My Twitter page, don't laugh, but my Twitter page, I made it a long time ago. It's called Surfgirl16. SURFERGIRL 16. Number 16. I made it a long time ago, okay? But yeah, of course, it's MELANY. And it is a picture of my husband and I on their profile page. And then on my background cover page or cover photo, I have me in the DJ booth when I used to radio DJ. So one day I'll get back to that. I totally will. I know it. It may take a while, but I will. But yeah. But thank you so much for all you new listeners out there. Thank you so much for starting to follow me. All you new followers, thank you so much for starting to follow me. All you new listeners, thank you so much for listening in. I should have said that ahead of time. And if you've been a listener for a while, I appreciate you as well. And so much. I hope you continue to enjoy this podcast. And like I said before, I can't always post. I am a very busy mama of 2 little girls with disabilities, both autistic, both nonverbal. So it is, and my husband works 16 hours a night, so it is very hard to post all the time. But I'm trying my best. I barely get any free time to myself, but that's what comes with parenting in general, for all you parents out there, you know what I'm talking about. And for, hell, heck, excuse me, heck, life in general can get busy even when you don't have kids. Before my kids, my life was busy. Had two jobs a lot by the time I was 18, and then when I started working at my last job for the state, those hours were equivalent to my two full-time jobs, and I was still trying to go to college, and yeah, I was or continue college, and it's just life in general is busy, but you gotta keep going. Like I always say, just keep going. Don't ever give up. Don't ever give up on your dreams. Don't ever give up on yourself. And it may seem like you're alone, but you're really not in this world. You're not. You know, there are people out there that do love you. It may not seem like it, but they do. People out there do need you. So just keep believing in yourself. Keep having faith. Nothing will get you down. Well, I better get going. I am getting hungry. And it's getting late. And I gotta get the girls ready for bed here soon. So I better jet. I'll talk to y'all later. Alright. This is Melanie M. signing out.